Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Black Desert stream. Today we're going to be talking about something very important, and I think it has a lot of misconceptions about it, and that is going to be the karma system. Now, before we get into this is not going to show any PvP or anything like that. I just want to be able to sit here and talk to you guys and explain what exactly the karma system is, how you get good and bad karma, and everything that involves the karma system. So, if you're looking for PvP, this is definitely not the video. However, I do have some PvP videos out, and we'll be discussing those later. Or we'll be showing those later. Anyways, let's get right into it. First, let's talk about good karma. Good karma is very simple to gain. You gain it during the leveling process. By the time you hit level 50, you will have max karma, and your name will be blue, as you can see right here. The only way to get good karma is by killing mobs. Each mob has a set value of karma every time you kill it. The cap is 300,000 good karma. As you can see right here, I am at cap with this character, 300,000. The next, so you're sitting here asking, well, what's the point of good karma? What's the point of the karma system? Well, for good karma basically is going to tell you, it states that if you have good karma, you will then be able to, when you die in PvP, for example, you have a low chance of dropping gear. For those of you who have not done a lot of research on Black Desert, when you die, you have a chance of dropping items in your inventory, as well as losing gem slots in your gear. As you can see here, these gem slots here in each of my items. And as I said, you have a chance of dropping stuff in your inventory. You also have a chance of losing an enchant. As you can tell, I have +6, +7s in all my slots, +9, +7. Now, if I were to die and RNG did not like me, then I could possibly lose an enchant, and what that does is anything past +5 in armor, or anything past +7 in weapons and offhand, you will have a chance of losing a stone. However, the good portion of that is the stone will drop into your bags, and then you have a chance of re-enchanting it. Obviously, you still have a chance of failing it, so it can be really bad. Right now, currently, the market is around 220,000 for a armor blackstone and 300,000 for a weapon blackstone. So if you die, you could potentially lose quite a bit of money. Now, the question is, what about bad karma? What's the point of having bad karma? What are the downsides of having bad karma? As many of you know, I tend to play a lot of the negative side, the dark side of video games. I enjoy doing a lot of PvP, I enjoy ganking, I enjoy stealing things, etc. So, what's my source on all this karma system? I have currently 3 level 50s, soon to be 4 when the Blade Area comes out, and 2 of those level 50s have negative 1 million karma. Basically, negative 1 million is the highest you can go, or I guess lowest you can go, and there's pretty much no return for it. So, what does being red? Now, your name will turn red when you get negative million karma. It'll actually turn bright red. Once you hit around 0 karma, your name is actually a white/light pink, and it'll just keep getting darker and darker as the lower you get, all the way until you get blood red. Now, what is the downside of having all that bad karma? You have a higher chance of dropping items. You have a higher chance of dropping stuff out of your inventory. You have a higher chance of losing enchants. You have a higher chance of losing gems. Now, once you hit negative million, you basically have 100% chance of losing gems and an enchant or items from your bags. So what's the point of having a negative million karma? Well, currently in the game, there is no reason to have a negative million karma. Unless you just enjoy killing people and ganking people. Now, every time you kill someone, if they were to drop something, there's a 3-minute timer on their body if they were to drop something. So even now, this even pertains to people with -1 million. You can't instantly loot them, but a 3-minute timer kicks in, and you will then, after 3 minutes, you will then be able to loot what is on their body. Now, when you lose an enchant, you do not have to worry about losing that item. It will just be in your bags when you respawn. So it's not like they can get an enchant from you. The gems are destroyed when they get out of your gear. Basically, it's anything that drops from your inventory space that is lootable within 3 minutes, minus pots. You do lose pots when you die as well. When you lose things, especially at a -1 million karma, you will always lose pots. So you always have to have pots on you at all times, and quite a bit of them. Now, some people are like, well, then what's the point of PvP? If it punishes you so bad, then what's the point of PvP? Well, a lot of this game currently is focused on guild versus guild things. Now, some of you are about to say, well, I don't want to Zerg, etc., etc. Well, honestly, you don't have to Zerg. In fact, you can have a small guild and you can be at war with people. Now, the great thing about that is, when you go to war with somebody, whether you declare war on them or they declare war on you, neither side actually have to declare war on the other in response. In other words, if I declare war on a guild, I can go kill them freely. Now, there's a cost, obviously. It costs 100,000 silver from the guild bank. Once you declare war, you are free to kill anyone within that guild, including their horses, including their wagons, their boats, anything and everything. Even you can kill people under the level 50 cap as well in the Korean version. So that's the point of wars. Wars are a great thing. As you can see, my guild currently is at war with 2 guilds. It's one of the bigger guilds on the server and another guild who is about our size. As you can tell, we don't have that many people. We can go in and just murder everyone. My recent PvP video, if you check it out, it's about a 20-minute long video. It's a straight stream upload. I am able to go ahead and just murder people while I'm farming and while they're farming, and I never lose a point of bad, like I never lose karma. In fact, maybe the video even highlights the fact that I actually kill their horses as well. Once they've killed me, they made a mistake and parked them right where you spawn, and as soon as I spawned, I saw their horses and I killed them. So, back to the karma system. Now, there is a few other things to note. When you attack someone who you are not at war with, as soon as you attack them, you gain -10,000 karma. If you kill them, it's another 180,000 negative karma. If you are to kill a horse or a wagon, it is -200,000 karma. So obviously there are huge penalties right now on the karma system, and realistically, what you want to do is, if you're really looking to PvP and you're really looking to do the world PvP and everything, you need to find a guild that is in that same mindset of PvP, and they just want to kill people, that have enough resources to be able to wage a war on who you want, and kind of do what you will and be able to steal from them and stuff like that. Currently, my guild is that type of guild. We basically declare on war on whoever we want. We've currently won 1 war out of the 3 wars that we've been a part of. Actually, I guess technically we lost 1, but that was because the guild was really, really small and they weren't active. And we just surrendered because we were done. There's I think 1 member. But yesterday we ended up winning a war. The guild surrendered. And as you hear me say, how do you win a war? Well, realistically, the war never ends until one side basically says, okay, we're done, and then you can come to terms with that guild, and then they surrender, kind of thing. That's another reason when you declare war, another guild does not have to declare war back. That's kind of how you can tell if you won or not, is if they surrender their war against you or you surrender their war against them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much about the karma system. I'll be very honest, if you are looking to go red, it will make sure that you enjoy that lifestyle and make sure that you are really going for that lifestyle. I do not recommend it currently with the way the things are with the karma system. My personal beliefs on the karma system is I think they need to tone it down a little bit. Obviously, I 100% think that there is a good system here. They just need to tweak it and they need to tone it down a bit. Maybe make it slightly easier to maybe go back to blue, or maybe make it a little more punishing in general for death. Because right now, the way the system works is if you are blue, you have about a 5% chance of losing something when you die in PvP, whereas in red, you have a 100% chance. Maybe they should lower that gap just a bit. But that's neither here nor there. Hopefully they change it. I'll be honest, guys, like, this does not ruin the PvP system. This does not ruin open world PvP. You just realistically need to find a guild. You need to get in there and then declare war on other guilds so you can PvP. Currently, that is the way you can freely PvP and just kill people, is by declaring wars. That's what all the Koreans are doing right now. That's what any smart English guild is doing right now, is declaring wars and not going red currently until either there becomes more benefits to being red or they kind of narrow the gap between red and blue in some sort of fashion. Thank you guys. I hope this video is very informative for you, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check my Black Desert Online stream. I stream almost every night with Black Desert going, and hope to see you there. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you next time.